on the toss.
He's going to go in, untouched, touchdown.
Portland Wade on the carry and tackled by number 14, Josh Wazagrove. Pass attempt from Wade is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Illegal procedure against the Tide, 5-yard penalty.
Looks like South Gibson's going to take the ball over here at the 35. Be first and go. 5:50 left. Stephen Rich here alongside Paul Schultz and Worthy Road Studios here in Trenton, Tennessee. Looks like number 16 for South Gibson. Going to take the snap. Going to hand it off. Number 3 breaks a tackle to the left and going to be stood up for probably a 3-yard loss. All right, 16 back. Mason Jones looking to take the snap. Man in motion, looking to set up. Going to fire down the middle of the field. Number 22 overthrows him. It was intended for Marlos McGraw, the 5'10" running back, 140 pounds. This is your freshman team. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 10, 4:33 left. Trenton's playing some pretty tough defense right now. All right, here we go. 4:24 left. Mason Jones back to take the snap. Looks to throw it to the right. 18 intended. Ball intercepted there. That is number 15 there, Golden Tide. That's a great play. He broke on the ball like a scalded dog. All right, so it's going to be a turnover right there for the defending state champions. And South Gibson's going to go on defense now. Trenton will have the ball on South Gibson's 39-yard line, and it'll be first and go. 3:40 left. I think we're going to have a running clock. We want to remind you folks that this broadcast being brought to you by Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall and SEshirts.com alongside with Worthy Road Studios. 0-0. Back to the action here. Number 15 for Trenton, looking to sweep to the right. It's got a lane. Number 22 breaks a tackle there. Number 32 finally drags him down for about a 1-yard gain. And looks like number 15 for South Gibson, Parker Weiser, finally catches him up. Looked like he ran 10 yards and picked up 1 gain. He gained 1 yard and ran 10. All right, number 9 is going to check in the game for Trenton. Ball is on the 33-yard line. Quarterback's back. Takes the snap, gives it to number 20 to the right. Found a lane, broken tackle. Finally, number 14, Josh Casagro, the 5'7" freshman, 143 pounds, drags him down, but not until Trenton picks up a first down. Trenton looks pretty good. 2:13 left in the first here. Ball will be on the 17-yard line. And be first and go for Trenton. Number 3 at the bottom of your screen. Number 1 at the top. Excuse me, number 42 at the top. Your quarterback snap. And hands it off again. Finds a lane. Number 20 running hard. Oh! Finally, nice gain there for Trenton. That's number 20 there on the gain. It's going to be a first and goal. Be a first and goal for the Peabody Golden Tide. Tide look good here. They've picked up several yards, several good plays. And looks like number 25 for South Gibson finally got in there and got the tackle. That's Keaton Odell. All right, Golden Tide to the line. 2 in the backfield. Number 15, your quarterback. Number 20 looks like a wing back. And going to be handed off. Going to look to the left. Looking for a hole. Finds one. Picks up a few yards. Number 28 there, Blake Laughlin, finally brings him down. This is Stephen Rich alongside Paul Schultz with Worthy Road Studios. We're live here in Trenton, Tennessee, where the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide, defending state champions, looking to get in here before the end of the first. Ball on the 2-yard line, 2nd and 2, 0-0. I think Trenton's got something up their sleeve here. Different set. Going to hand it off to number 20. Finds a hole. Touchdown, Trenton. That's number 20 there for Trenton. I'm sorry, I do not have a freshman roster for Trenton. I can't call your name. But good-looking run there. And looks like they're going to set up for 2. Number 15 in the backfield after the touchdown run by number 20 there for Trenton. And looks like he's set up to a pass. Going to get some pressure there by number 88. Running. Finally finds a man in the corner of the end zone down there. Number 11, conversion for Trenton. That's a good-looking scramble there by the quarterback. Had some pressure, got out of it. And number 88 for South Gibson, Elijah on the pressure. And here comes your replay. And, well, he got pressured by number 14 and 88. Finds number 11 for Trenton for the conversion. That gives you a score of South Gibson 0, Trenton Peabody 8. 22 seconds left in the first here. South Gibson looking to take the field. Again, folks, this is produced and directed by Paul Schultz of Worthy Road Studios. Replay assistant director is Lawson Mann. Your main camera, Kevin Thomas. Second camera is Michael Poteet. Stephen Rich, your play-by-play. And sponsors brought to you by SEShirts.com and WDJackson.com. Wireless dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall, right in front of Victoria's Secrets. All right, South Gibson back to the action here. Looks like number 11's back to take the snap. That's Clay Espy. Number 22 in motion, hands it off. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. That was a great break on the ball there by Trenton's number 20. There was not a whole lot cooking there for him. Number 34, Jaya Mays, was your ball carrier. Like a little discussion going on between South Gibson and their coach. It's a great play there by number 20, Trenton. He broke on the ball. All right. At the end of the first, South Gibson 0, Trenton Peabody 8. Beautiful field here. Trenton's beautiful sports complex. One of the nicest stadiums, nicest high school football stadiums I've ever been in. It's one of the very nicest I've ever been in. Beautiful Fresh cut grass. Reminds me of that song. Pretty good crowd out tonight for the Jamboree. The South Gibson side of the stadium is almost packed, completely full. I'm gonna take this opportunity here in the break, and I want to give a heartfelt I love you to the Collier family, and then the Hornet family loves you. This is the first football team or the first football game that these boys have played without Sean and Keyshawn. And those of you that do not know, Sean and Keyshawn were killed in a tragic accident about 4 months ago, and they were the heart and soul of this football team. I was quite fond of both of those boys, and I know their mom and dad really well. And let everybody know that Sean and Keyshawn will live on in this football team forever. There will never be another number 1 or number 5 in this football team. The Collier family, we love you and still support you. All right, back to the action here. Number 11 takes the play, or takes the snap. On a counter here, number 32 running hard for South Gibson. Number 32 is Takis Shepard. And nice gain there by South Gibson on the counter. That's going to be about a 12-yard gain. So that's going to set up first and go for South Gibson right on the 45, just shy of the 45. Number 11, Clay Espy's given the play. Number 28's in the backfield for South Gibson. That's Blake Laughlin. He sets up as a wing. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Looking for number 4 across the middle and just got it out right in front of him. Pass intended for Logan Ward. Logan, 5'6", 111 pounds. So no gain. Second down and 10. 10:50 left in the second quarter. And pass was intended. Just barely got out in front of him. All right. Number 28, Laughlin in the backfield. Espy to take the snap. 2 men in motion. They're going to flag it. I don't know if the refs didn't see it. It had 2 men in motion there for South Gibson. Well, Jay Mays was finally picked it up. Espy to the sideline, getting a call from the coach. They are going to call it. So it'll be second down and 14. I didn't see a flag on the field. All right, South Gibson to the line. Refs are getting set. And back to the action here. Espy back to take the snap. Man in motion to your right. Hands it off up the middle. Finds a hole and picks up a nice 4-yard gain there. Number 28, Blake Laughlin, 5'8", 150 pounds. They're gonna credit him with a 5-yard gain, not enough for the first down, and they're gonna elect to punt. So that will give Trenton the football, and Trenton will set up on the 20-yard line. 8:34 left in the second. Stephen Rich alongside Paul Schultz of Worthy Road Studios here in Trenton, Tennessee. I tell you what, I'm excited. It is football time. All right, Trenton looks to set up. Number 15 in the backfield again for Trenton. Takes the snap, hands it off to 28. 28 finds a hole and picks up a nice 7 yards. And finally drugged down by a swarm of hornets. And it looks like number 10 is probably going to be accredited with the tackle. That's Bryce Duncan. All right, number 15 to take the snap. Number 20 in the backfield with him. Sweep to the left. Calls his own number, finds a little running room, gets outside. Nice run here. Finally going to be tackled by number 4, Logan Ward of South Gibson, but not before a 21, 22-yard gain. Nice run by number 15 there of Trenton. Again, I do apologize. I do not have a roster for Trenton's freshman team, but it was a good-looking run there. Had some nice blocks set up by his lineman out there, found the edge, and got down the field in a hurry. So that's going to set up a first down for Trenton. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. 6:31 left in the second half. This will be the game, because they're playing 2 quarters here. Here at the Dynamics Trenton South Gibson Jamboree, hands it to 20 up the middle. Finally going to be drugged down after a 5-yard gain by number 56, I do believe. Nope, I take that back. It's number 57, Marshall Mills for South Gibson. So a 5-yard gain will be accredited. 5:48 left in the second. All right, Trenton to the line of scrimmage. Same set in the backfield. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. And here we go. The quarterback calls his own number 15 and picks up a couple of yards. Number 74, Spencer Lacewell, gets in on the tackle. 6'4", Spencer Lacewell. So it'll be a 3rd down and 3 for Trenton. Your defending state champion, Golden Tide. Bringing a state championship home to Gibson County. All right, number 20 calls his own number. Great penetration by Spencer there to get the tackle. And nothing cooking there for Peabody. I don't know if somebody missed their block. I think Spencer came untouched off the line of scrimmage and made the tackle in the backfield. So it's going to be 4th down and 5. I would guess Trenton's going to elect a punt. It's 4th down and 6. They're going to call it. 4:20 left in the second. Oh, I take that back. Trenton's going to go for it here, 4th and 6. 4 minutes left. Let's see what Trenton's got worked up. And we got a timeout on the field, it sounds like. We got a flag on the field. I'm not sure what the call is. It's going against Trenton here, so it's going to step on back 5 more. And I believe the call was delay of game. And Trenton changes their mind. They elect to punt. So we'll see what South Gibson's got here. We got 3 minutes left. We got a running clock. South Gibson 0, Trenton Peabody 8. All right, here come your Hornets. And Trenton's going to set up on defense. All right, number 16, Mason Jones in it as your signal caller. Two receivers to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top. Empty backfield, 1 wing back. Man in motion goes number 3. Handoff to number 3. Looking for a running lane, finds a hole, gets a couple of 3 or 4 yards. 4 still fighting for yards. That's a way to run the football there. Number 3, Devin Hardwick. The 5'7", 131 pounds. Good-looking run there by Mr. Hardwick. It's going to be a credit him with a 9-yard gain. He got hit 3 or 4 yards after he picked up 3 or 4 yards and drug the pile the rest of the way. It's a good-looking run there by South Gibson. All right, number 3 for Trenton's checking out of the game. Let's see what man in motion again. And takes the snap up the middle, finds a hole. Number 22 running hard and picks up several yards. Still fighting for yards. Hold on to the football. And it'll be a first down for South Gibson. 122. You can check out the replay here. You talk about some ESPN style stuff right here. Man, we are fancy. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. I like it. Worthy Road Studios does a fantastic job of covering high school athletics. All right. Looks like we're going to throw down the field. Ball is going to be thrown up, intended for number 30 for South Gibson. And he is not on my roster. I do not have a number 30. So we're going to call him 30. I think he lost it in the air. 24 seconds left. Looks like South Gibson will have time to get one more play off. Man in motion goes Hardwick. Hands it off to number 19 for South Gibson. That is Nick Rigel. If I mispronounced your name, young man, I'm sorry. 5'5", 144 pounds. All right, I think that's going to conclude the freshman game. Trenton 8, South Gibson 0. Again, folks, this is Stephen Rich alongside Mr. Paul Schultz producing and directing this show. Our replay assistant director is Lawson Mann. Our main cameraman is Mr. Kevin Thomas. Our second cameraman is Mr. Michael Poteet. This coverage is being brought to you by Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall right in front of Victoria's Secrets and SEshirts.com. Shirts done right. Your company, church, organization needs shirts, safety day, vacation Bible school, picnic, whatever. You want somebody to do it right, do it fast, do it cheaper than anybody else, you contact the fine folks at SEshirts.com. They are local to West Tennessee. All right, we're going to pause in the action, and we will pick back up with you very shortly.